Hey everyone, welcome back to the Driverless Journal. If you're obsessed with the future of transportation like we are,
Yeah.
make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive. Today we're going to be diving deep into some news that has the AV world buzzing, Tesla's Robotaxi ambitions.
Yeah, they've really thrown down the gauntlet with these recent announcements, haven't they? Claiming their autonomous ride-hailing service is closer than you think, and hinting at a potential 2025 launch in select U.S. cities.
Okay, so let's unpack this. What exactly is Tesla promising here? Is this a realistic timeline? Or are we in Elon Musk moving the goalposts territory again? We've got a stack of articles from sources like LB Select and the Securities Times ready to break it all down.
Right, so we have to start with the fact that Tesla just rolled out FSD 13, which they're calling a complete rewrite of their full self-driving software. It's a major update, and they're drawing some pretty bold comparisons.
Yeah, Tesla's VP of AI even likened it to SpaceX's Starship Raptor engine redesign. That's a choice. What's so groundbreaking about this new software?
Well, while FSD 13 still requires human supervision, Tesla claims it represents a significant step toward level 4 autonomy. That means the car would theoretically be able to handle all driving tasks in most conditions without any human input.
That's the holy grail for a lot of companies in this space.
Yeah.
But is 2025 really feasible for that kind of technology, especially considering the current state of regulations?
Well, it's interesting because Tesla seems to be taking a two-pronged approach. On the one hand, they're pushing for looser regulations around autonomous driving tech across the U.S., hoping the current administration might be more receptive to that kind of deregulation.
Which is a pretty stark contrast to what we're seeing from companies like General Motors Cruise, who recently had to suspend their autonomous taxi service in Austin due to high costs and regulatory challenges.
Exactly. It's a high-stakes gamble. On the other hand, while they push for those federal changes, Tesla's also already busy laying the groundwork on a local level. They've been in talks with the city of Austin, Texas, about potentially launching driverless vehicles there.
Ah, yes, Austin. The tech hub of Texas. Not too surprising, I suppose. But how far along are those talks?
It seems pretty serious. They've been collaborating with Austin's Autonomous Driving Task Force since May 2024. The focus is on ensuring the vehicles meet the city's safety standards and figuring out how to train first responders for these kinds of situations.
So it sounds like Texas is generally more relaxed regulatory environment. Might be a big factor in Tesla's interest in using Austin as a testing ground for their Robotaxi program.
It's definitely a possibility. They may be betting on proving the technology's viability in a more permissive environment before tackling tougher regulatory hurdles elsewhere. It's a fascinating strategy, really. While Tesla is pushing for a nationwide loosening of regulations, they're simultaneously working within existing frameworks at the local level. It highlights just how complex the regulatory landscape for autonomous vehicles is right now.
And it's not just about navigating the rules. There's also the question of public perception. After all, any accidents or technical failures involving driverless cars could really damage people's confidence in the whole idea.
Absolutely. Building public trust is going to be crucial for any company trying to get into the robotaxi business. There's still a lot of anxiety out there about the safety of these vehicles.
Speaking of safety concerns, Tesla's facing scrutiny on that front from multiple angles. We've got the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, investigating Tesla's full self-driving system, especially its performance in low-visibility conditions.
And then there's the Department of Justice, which is looking into whether Tesla has been engaging in false advertising by calling their system full self-driving when it still requires human supervision.
It does seem like a bit of a semantic gray area, to say the least. But it raises the question, how does Tesla's overall approach to autonomous vehicles differ from other players in the space? Like, say, Waymo, Google's self-driving venture.
That's a great point. Their strategies are actually quite divergent. Waymo has adopted a much more cautious, measured approach. They're focusing on high-end, custom-designed vehicles and operating them in a limited number of cities with highly detailed maps.
So it's a much smaller scale, more controlled operation than what Tesla seems to be envisioning.
Precisely. Waymo's priority seems to be on safety and reliability above all else. They're slowly expanding their service area and gradually building public trust through a very deliberate step-by-step process.
Whereas Tesla seems to be all about that move fast and break things, Silicon Valley ethos. They're relying heavily on large-scale data collection from their existing customer base. It's almost as if they're conducting a massive beta test with their full self-driving software.
That's one way to look at it. And it's a strategy that has certainly drawn its share of criticism. Some argue that it's reckless to put untested technology on public roads. even with human drivers behind the wheel.
Yeah, the concern is that it could lead to accidents
Hmm.
and erode public confidence in autonomous vehicles as a whole. It's a risky gambit, no doubt.
But there's another side to that coin, too. Tesla's approach could also accelerate the development of autonomous driving technology. By gathering massive amounts of real-world driving data, they're potentially able to identify and address edge cases and improve their algorithms much faster.
It's a classic trade-off between speed and caution. And speaking of speed, there's also the question of whether Tesla can actually scale their robotaxi service to the level they're talking about. They've thrown out numbers like having over 2 million vehicles on the road.
That's an incredibly ambitious goal, especially considering the current legal limitations. Right now, each manufacturer is only allowed to deploy a maximum of 2,500 autonomous vehicles. That meets safety standards each year.
So they need a major regulatory overhaul to reach that kind of scale. Even if they get the green light, there are still some pretty hefty logistical challenges to consider, like how would they even manage a fleet of that size?
That's a valid point. Maintaining and servicing a fleet of 2 million robotaxis would be a monumental undertaking. And that's not even factoring in the complexities of routing, dispatching, and handling customer support on that scale.
It's starting to sound like they might be getting a little ahead of themselves with these projections.
Perhaps. But to be fair, Tesla has a history of setting ambitious goals and then figuring out the logistics later. They've defied expectations before.
True. But this time, they're not just disrupting the automotive industry. They're aiming to revolutionize transportation as we know it. The stakes are much higher.
And the potential consequences are much greater, both positive and negative.
So with all of these obstacles, do you think Tesla's 2025 target is realistic? Or are they, as they have been in the past, being overly optimistic?
It's the question on everyone's mind, isn't it? Can Tesla really pull this off? 2025 feels like just around the corner, and the challenges are immense.
They're definitely betting big on a future where robotaxis are commonplace. But as we've discussed, there are so many factors at play. The technology, the regulations, public perception. It's a massive undertaking.
And it raises some really interesting questions about the future of transportation as a whole. If Tesla succeeds, it could have a ripple effect throughout the entire industry. Imagine the impact on ride-sharing services, public transportation, even urban planning.
Yeah, it's almost like a science fiction novel coming to life. But let's bring it back down to earth for a moment. Realistically, what are the biggest hurdles Tesla needs to overcome to make this robotaxi dream a reality?
I'd say it boils down to 3 core areas. First and foremost, the technology itself needs to be absolutely rock solid. Full self-driving has to prove it can handle the complexities of real-world driving, not just in ideal conditions, but in edge cases, unexpected situations, bad weather, all of it.
Essentially, it has to be demonstrably safer and more reliable than a human driver. And that's a tall order, no matter how sophisticated the algorithms get.
Exactly. And then there's the regulatory landscape. Tesla's pushing for deregulation. But even if they get their way, there will still need to be clear safety standards and a robust framework for accountability. Who's responsible when something goes wrong? How do we ensure these vehicles are being operated safely and ethically?
And then, of course, there's the human element. Public trust is paramount. People need to feel safe and comfortable. Getting into a vehicle that's driving itself, there's a lot of fear and skepticism to overcome.
And that fear isn't entirely unfounded. We've already seen high-profile accidents involving autonomous vehicles. Any missteps by Tesla could set the whole industry back years.
So it's a triple test: technology regulations and public perception. Tesla needs to ace all 3 if they want to make robotaxis a viable reality.
And the clock is ticking. 2025 is just around the corner. It's going to be fascinating to see how this all unfolds.
It certainly will. One thing's for sure, Tesla's ambitions are forcing the entire world to confront the future of transportation head-on. Whether they succeed or fail, the impact will be felt for years to come. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Tesla's robotaxi dreams. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you excited about the prospect of hailing a driverless Tesla? Or are you more cautious? Head over to the comments section and let us know. And don't forget to subscribe to the Driverless Journal for more explorations into the world of autonomous vehicles.